Jeff Chandler entered the world as Ira Grossel on December 15, 1918, in the lively borough of Brooklyn. Raised in a Jewish household, his childhood was shaped by strong cultural traditions, family values, and a sense of identity that would quietly influence his future. From an early age, he showed a natural curiosity toward storytelling and performance, often finding himself fascinated by how actors could evoke emotion and transport audiences. That fascination soon grew into a genuine passion. As a young boy, he wasn't just watching stories unfold, he was imagining himself inside them. This early connection to the arts became a guiding force, helping him discover not only a creative outlet, but also a sense of purpose that would define much of his life. Discovering a passion for acting. As Chandler grew into his teenage years, his interest in acting deepened into something far more serious. He began to see performance not just as entertainment, but as a powerful form of expression. Attending Erasmus Hall High School, known for its strong emphasis on academics and the arts, he found the perfect environment to nurture his talent. Surrounded by like-minded peers and supportive teachers, Chandler sharpened his skills and built confidence in his abilities. School productions and creative activities became his training ground, where he learned discipline and stage presence. These formative experiences helped him realize that acting was not just a hobby, it was a calling. With determination and growing self-belief, he began preparing himself for a future in the competitive world of entertainment. Transition into Hollywood. The early 1940s marked a turning point as Chandler stepped into the professional world of acting. Signing with Universal Pictures opened doors that would soon change his life. With his tall frame, striking features, and commanding voice, he quickly stood out in an industry full of talent. His film debut in Johnny O'Clock, 1947, introduced him to audiences, offering a glimpse of his potential. Though the role was modest, it laid the groundwork for bigger opportunities. Chandler's presence on screen felt natural and assured, hinting at a star in the making. Hollywood at the time was booming, and he arrived just as the industry was shaping its golden era. For Chandler, this was more than just a career move. It was the beginning of a journey toward recognition and lasting impact. Breakthrough and rising fame. Chandler's breakthrough came with Sword in the Desert, 1949, a film that truly showcased his abilities and brought him into the spotlight. However, it was his role as Cochise in Broken Arrow, 1950, that solidified his reputation. His portrayal of the Apache leader was thoughtful and dignified, earning him widespread acclaim and even an Academy Award nomination. What made his performance stand out was the humanity he brought to the character, moving beyond stereotypes and giving audiences something authentic and emotional. This role marked a major milestone, proving that Chandler was not just another leading man, but a serious actor capable of depth. From that point on, his career gained momentum, and he became a recognizable face in Hollywood's most celebrated productions. Versatility and career highlights. Throughout the 1950s, Chandler built a strong and varied filmography. He moved effortlessly between westerns, dramas, and thrillers, showing a versatility that kept audiences engaged. Films like Female on the Beach, 1955, alongside Joan Crawford, as well as The Tattered Dress, 1957, and 10 Seconds to Hell, 1959, demonstrated his ability to adapt to different roles. His performances were often marked by a balance of strength and sensitivity, making his characters feel real and relatable. Chandler's consistent work ethic and dedication to his craft helped him remain relevant in a rapidly changing industry. While many actors struggled to maintain their appeal, he continued to evolve, proving that talent combined with determination could sustain a long and respected career. Personal life and family. Away from the spotlight, Chandler's life was centered around his family. In 1946, he married Marjorie Hochschild, and together they built a life that included raising 2 daughters. He was known to be deeply devoted to his loved ones, valuing stability and connection despite the demands of Hollywood. Friends and colleagues often described him as grounded and sincere, someone who prioritized family even as his career flourished. His tall stature and classic good looks made him a natural leading man, but those who knew him personally often spoke more about his warmth and loyalty. Balancing fame with personal responsibilities was never easy, yet Chandler made a genuine effort to keep his family life steady, showing that behind the glamorous image was a man seeking normalcy and meaningful relationships, Hollywood friendships, and public attention. During his career, Chandler formed connections with several notable figures, including Marilyn Monroe. The two developed a friendly bond while working together, and their interactions often drew public curiosity. In an era when Hollywood thrived on gossip, even simple friendships could become headlines. Despite rumors, both maintained that their relationship was based on mutual respect and camaraderie. This kind of attention was not unusual for stars of the time, as the public was deeply invested in the personal lives of celebrities. Chandler handled such situations with a level of discretion, choosing to focus on his work rather than fuel speculation. His ability to navigate fame while maintaining professionalism helped preserve his reputation in an industry often driven by sensational stories. Controversies and relationships. Like many public figures, Chandler's personal life occasionally became the subject of controversy. His association with Esther Williams during a film project attracted significant media attention. Reports and rumors surrounding their relationship created tension in his personal life, ultimately contributing to challenges in his marriage. It's important to note that Hollywood during this era often amplified private matters, sometimes blurring the line between fact and speculation. Various accounts and autobiographies later offered differing perspectives, making it difficult to separate truth from exaggeration. What remains clear is that Chandler, like many of his peers, navigated complex relationships under intense public scrutiny. These experiences reflected not only personal struggles, but also the pressures that came with being constantly in the spotlight. Health struggles and final years. Behind his strong on-screen presence, Chandler faced ongoing health challenges. He reportedly suffered from chronic back pain, a condition linked to his service during World War II. Despite this, he continued working, showing resilience and dedication to his profession. However, his health issues eventually led to serious complications. In 1961, he underwent surgery to address a spinal problem, but complications arose, leading to his untimely passing on June 17th at the age of 42. His death shocked the entertainment world, cutting short a career that still had much to offer. For fans and colleagues, it was a sudden and heartbreaking loss. Chandler's determination to keep working, despite physical pain, revealed a deep commitment to his craft, one that defined his character both on and off screen. Legacy and lasting impact. Today, Jeff Chandler is remembered as one of the notable figures of Hollywood's golden age. His performances continue to be appreciated for their sincerity and depth, and his contribution to film remains significant. Though his life was relatively short, his work left a lasting impression on audiences and the industry alike. He is often remembered not just for his roles, but for the presence and authenticity he brought to each character. Over time, his story has become part of Hollywood history, a reminder of both the glamour and the challenges of life in the spotlight. Chandler's legacy endures through his films and the memories of those who admired him, ensuring that his influence continues to be felt long after his passing.